Delilah, what's it like in New York City? We're 1,000 miles away, but yeah, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do. Times Square and Shelby's privacy, I swear it's true. Yeah, then Delilah, don't you worry about the distance, I'm right there if you belong with this song. Another listen, close your eyes. Listen to my voice, that's my disguise. I'm by your side. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me. What you do to me. Hey there, Delilah, no time to keep my heart, but just breathe me out. Someday I'll pay the bills with this guitar. We'll have it good. We'll have a life we would. My word is good. Hey there, Delilah, I've got so much left to say. If every simple song I wrote to you would take your breath away, I'd write it out. Feel more love with you would fall, we'd have it all. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me. Thousand miles seems pretty far. They've got planes and chains and cars and waters if I had no
Alright, I can't figure out how to make it so I can see settings and stuff on my iPad. So I guess we're just not going to see settings. Got my iPad for chat and stuff. Oh well. I don't think YouTube kicks you off for not having a bunch of stuff on screen or whatever, like TikTok does. And I don't care if I can't make money off of listening to music. I can't make money anyway. Well, it's what you do to me. I think these eyes are going to be good enough for now. Gonna felt this next. Yeah. Don't need that. What does ... mean? When my dream was born, you look different. Your eyes are tired. Your face is lighter. The sun is it me you love? I'm not the man you feel love. I'm not the man you want to do. I'm not the kind of gentle husband. And I'm not the love you knew before. This is terrible. I knew they weren't nice, but they didn't cut the fabric at all. Sorry, it's off camera. I can't really cut this fabric on camera. Love to tell red on every island. As I traded friends, I contacts I could use. Got more lives than I could count on my hands. But all of that was to bring me back to you. So tell me, will you fall in love with me? And if you know all I've done, the things I can't undo, I'm not the man you knew. I know that you've been waiting. Yeah, it's almost done. I'm just working on eyes for it intermittently because they need to dry and stuff to paint. And then this one's I'm gonna try to make it look sort of like a puppy, but it's got like a green and blue color scheme. We'll see if it actually looks like a puppy or just like a regular dog. I feel like it's hard to get that sort of detail across. Oh no. Can I make live chat bigger? For some reason, there's like a heart symbol to do emojis that's blocking like the last word, or like the last word of the last. This is the first line of messages. I don't care how it ends, no matter how long it's been your mind. Don't tell me you're not the same person. You're always my husband, and I've been waiting. I actually just bought more mesh, even though I'm not out yet. Got the bag here. I was at Michael's anyway, so only got like one sheet worth essentially left. So I can still make a good amount of eyes out of that, but since I was at the store anyway, I just bought some. I love this part of the song. Bringing back the Just a Man motif. Now, I probably should have lined this first. I think I still can. I haven't gotten that far. Oh no, that's too bad. I can make EVA foam bases, which is, it's like this thickness, and it's pretty tough. So you could try something like that, or commission me. I don't want to, like, self-promote, but I do have commissions open right now. I need to get a lining to you. I'm gonna walk away for like 10 seconds. I don't know where my pop print fabric went, so we're doing a red lining. Yeah, it is. There's a bunch of Hamilton in this playlist. Hamilton and Epic the Musical are the main two, and then a bunch of random songs I like. Do you know what Angelica said? She's maybe too dark. She said, "You've married an egoist. He has flown too close to the sun. You and your words wasted your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless. You are paranoid in every paragraph. How they perceive you. You. myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. The world has no right to my heart. The world has no place in our bed. Till sleeping to know what I said. And burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all rights to my heart. You forfeit the place in our bed. You sleep in your office instead. But only the memories of when you were mine. All right, good night. Seems so happy on its own. Everything is by design. What's wrong with me? Shift the camera a bit so you guys can see better. Is that better? Yeah. No, these aren't both from camera. Alright, that was better. That not stick. I'm doing pretty good. Got a little impatient with TikTok, which is why I'm live here. And the views aren't even much worse here at all. I was only live on TikTok because usually it has a better algorithm. Not when it cancels my live because apparently I'm not moving enough. Well, welcome in there. I'm gonna try to go live more this summer. I'm trying to do mask stuff more, like in general, more. I have a real job, but I also want to make more money on the side doing something I enjoy. I'm all big cats, but especially tigers. White-tailed deer, corvids. Speaking of corvids, there's a blue jay that's been visiting my yard because I've been putting peanuts out, and I've been giving it like an Easter egg hunt. I put it in random places, like on random fence posts and stuff along my yard, and he goes and finds them. Yeah, I actually have a good amount. Do you want to see them? I can grab them if you want to see them, but I'm not gonna if you don't want to. I don't remember how many. Let me leave this weird monstrosity because I forgot to line it first sitting here. And I'll go grab them.
I see your soul across romance. I see the sacrifice of love. I see betrayals of betrayal and the brother's hollow stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you trying final breath. I see you matter best to make it alive. And it's never this time's blue. We've suffered and stepped through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts were nothing. I see your palace covered in red. Faces of men who had long believed you're dead. I see your life with a man who is hunting a man with a trail of bodies. I see your soul across the lands. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of
Alright, I'm back. Just gonna tuck this back as far as I can get it. Anything that might damage them? First one, broken tail. This is my broken one. I'm gonna fix it eventually, I just haven't yet. Yeah. And then this is the rest of them. That's not the broken one. And then I have one that's like, it's broken, but it came that way. It's like technically a scarf, but I'm planning to like upcycle it into being a long tail. I also have a couple faces I got recently. Yeah, so most of them are secondhand. This one was from the Renaissance Festival. They're all kind of connected together, so I think I have to stand up so I can see what you're seeing quickly. This one's from the Renaissance Festival. I think it's my favorite one. This one's from Depop, secondhand. Another Depop one. Another Depop one. Another Depop one. Yeah, most of them are. Alright, yeah, I'll try to get them in frame. And then this one, I think was my first tail. It was from like an indigenous hunter, I think. Yeah. The first one I showed that's broken, that one was also from the Renaissance Festival. I think that was my second tail. I don't know the best place to put them. It might be visible here. What does that look like? Not great. That might be the best I can do, though. I need space to work, so I think that's the best I can do. Yeah. I also have some, like, beaver fur mittens, and then bones that I've found over time. Nothing too interesting that I'm willing to go grab. I think my favorite thing is, like, I have 3 turtle shells, and one of them I have a skull, but I have it propped up very precisely on my dresser. No, I have these tails here, a couple fox faces, beaver gloves, and then bones. I need to drink some water. It's no problem. Don't worry about it. Maybe. It depends what it is. Oh yeah, like a scarf essentially, yeah. I'm not gonna do it right now, but yeah, I actually technically have a scarf that's like that. It's just falling apart a lot. I think it's really old. What I'm gonna do is put yarn in the middle where the leather is, so that even though the leather isn't strong, it shouldn't fall apart like it is right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if I'll post it on this account. I also never really post on YouTube on my other account. I'll try to post it on something. I'm gonna screenshot. Yeah, on a different live I probably will. I don't know when I'll make it, but I'm gonna screenshot your username. So I don't, if I end up posting it in a video instead of on a live, I'll mention you in it. Hello. Go by he, him. I don't mind they. Or it. I need more glue. Thank you. I don't have a way to show the reference. It's gonna be like a green and blue, like puppy kind of thing with some star motifs. It's kind of random. And it's a hyena, but with weird colors. That one's finished. I can show that one off. It's also already on my Etsy. I just brought it out as an example. Sometimes I do vocals, but I'm not going to do it on live. I don't know why, it just makes me uncomfortable. Yeah. It's got removable eyes. I should probably paint the backs black. Oh well. And the padding's removable too, but I feel like I don't really need to. Like, I try on masks with and without my glasses, and I feel like it's always more comfortable with padding. I don't, like, identify with any one religion. I feel like things have, like, spirits and stuff, but I don't know. I know literally nothing about the World Cup, genuinely. So I can't answer that. I'm a Therian and a Furry. These masks are just kind of like an art project almost, closer to like Therian, like a Furry or a Kimono Mimi. Because I don't have like connections to the masks I'm making right now. This is just like a fun craft. Because usually in my listings, I'll put Therian in the name for searchability, but I try to primarily call it animal masks. One second, there's multiple messages to respond to. I'm just about done with this piece. Alright. I mean, I know about God. I don't really agree with a lot of the people in the religion. It's not against the religion itself, just I don't really like to associate with a lot of the churches related to Christianity. And then the gray one. This one? Is it this one you meant? Because of this clasp, I'm pretty sure it's like Fur Farm, and because it's so skinny. But since I got it secondhand, I consider it ethical. Yeah, it's actually pretty thin. I consider anything secondhand ethical because I'm not supporting the fur farm industry at all. And there's no money going to them or anything. Here, I can actually show you what I recently bought. This was from Michael's Aida mesh, or Aida cloth. It's for like cross stitch. You can get vinyl, you can get fabric. That's creative. I feel like usually it's. And then favorite feel? A lot of them feel pretty similar. Probably this one. Just because it's so thick. Usually the well-raised ones you can tell because they're longer, they're thicker, and they're softer. Well, good night, Paige. It's not a hard and fast rule, but usually they won't get such, like, voluptuous tails if they're not healthy. You should still ask any in-person sellers or online as well where you get them from. Honestly, most sellers on Etsy and stuff aren't ethical. People always recommend it, but there's only a couple I've seen that I would feel comfortable like promoting. I prefer to just promote secondhand because Depop has a good amount. If you're looking for something specific, it'll probably take you a while to find it. And there have been times I just scroll for 30 minutes saving tails because they don't really show up in results that well. You just have to keep scrolling past all the stuffed animals and random things you didn't search for to find them. Yeah. I'm hoping to raise rabbits at some point because I probably would raise foxes if they didn't have as big of needs, but I don't trust myself to really properly give them all the enrichment they need. But I plan to raise meat rabbits so that I'm not wasting any of it. I don't have an airbrush. I don't know if it's like I kind of just prefer really clean lines. Like I feel like that's part of my style. I just realized this tail is blocking. I don't think I'd wear a fur coat. That's so like I kind of like them, but I don't want to buy something I wouldn't use. Especially this time of year when it's 85 degrees at 4 p.m. And I'm in Minnesota. This far north. Ah. One thing I've noticed in the difference between YouTube and TikTok is people actually chat on YouTube lives. TikTok people join, lurk for a few minutes, and leave. I wonder if part of it is YouTube actually let me like add tags to this And I wonder if that just is like really just a huge thing for getting it to the correct people, the feeds and stuff. TikTok, I don't think has that. I feel like I would if I wasn't afraid to damage them. But I don't, but usually if I'm like sitting waiting for someone, I'll like flip it over the side of my leg and just like hug it. I should start going to more furry meets now that it's summer. Yeah, that's smart. I do have one I'd consider an ESSA. Where did I put it? I moved it out of the way. Here. Currently under renovations. He's a little floppy. Yeah, but yeah. Got him at the Minnesota Zoo. Yeah, I feel like fur rugs can be nice. I feel like the issue is with taxidermy, I see it a lot as like prolonging their life. And with like rugs, then you're like trampling over them and it can feel disrespectful to me. But like, if it's in an area that doesn't have high traffic, it's fine. Aesthetically, I like them. I do have another stuffed animal I think I would consider an ESSA, but I don't plan to bring it anywhere. I'm too closely attached to it. I don't want to risk it getting damaged or anything. Yeah. I never know what to talk about if someone else isn't chatting in chat, so this is nice. Like there will be like 10 people in like viewing at some point, and no one's chatting, and I'm just like, what do I say to get people to not just leave? What's the OC like? The gray cat mask in the background is kind of an OC of mine, but I have not deeply fleshed it out. I just put a little bit of story behind it. I'll probably have to put it into writing when I sell it. This one is, yeah. All of them are. I have a few fake ones, but I didn't bring them out. It's like a. Yeah, it's hard when you've got a fun idea that doesn't fit. I keep knocking over my water bottle. I have it on the floor. I keep kicking it. Just save it up. Just build it up over time. This has been a few years. The first one I got would have been summer 2023, I think. And then fall for the second one, I think. If my timeline in my head is correct. That's neat. There's like a trip I went on. I think it was I don't know if it was a state park or national park, but some big nature park that had a taxidermy moose just like out in the open. It gives you like a sense of scale, just how ginormous those things are. My first one was this coyote one. This one's a little more difficult to get off the loop. It's a coyote tail. I think it was wild. It's a little rougher than the foxtails. I think that's just because it's a different species. Yeah, it's all big cats, like Panthera, so tigers, lions, jaguars, leopards. Specifically tigers, though. Like, really like tigers. And then white-tailed deer, corvids. I haven't quite figured out if it's all corvids or just blue jays and crows. Yeah, the coyote is more coarse. And then I'm just gonna set this one here. So I kind of want to keep working, so I'll just put it in view. This one's very fluffy. I did have two orange ones at one point because they looked different on the pictures. One of them looked more like a pastel orange, and the other one more like a deep amber. But then when they arrived, they were about the same. So I sold one of them to a friend. I don't want to like hog them. Yeah, foxes are more fine. That's too bad. I'm guessing if you saw an Alter Human or Monomimi in person that had one, they'd probably let you feel it if you ask politely. Make sure you ask politely. Don't just walk up and say, "Can I touch your tail?" Like, compliment. I don't know how to explain it. So I'm not sure I'd let a random person touch mine if they just came up and asked, depending on which one it was. I'd have to make sure they're not, like, trolling. Rabbit fur is so soft. I have a couple of these, like, tourist trap, like, sleeping cat things that I think are made with rabbit fur. They not necessarily inherited, but like I got it from my parents, so I'm sure they weren't ethical, but rabbits are a lot easier to ethically farm than foxes, so who knows? They're so soft. Oh, rabbit fur blanket would be amazing. It's probably something I'd make if I do start raising rabbits. At some point, I'll probably have more fur than I know what to do with. Since I'd be raising them primarily for me, fur would just be a byproduct. $70 isn't too bad for a full blanket. So that's a lot of rabbits. feel like I should work on finishing the masks I already had started, but here I am, starting this new mask. So I've got a waterproof otter base and a Doberman that's all lined, felted, and everything. I just need to paint it and give it eyes and padding and a nose. Just so you know, your comment filtered, that shortening of raccoon is a slur. I know you didn't mean it in that way. Just don't shorten it when you if you can remember. I feel like it's in between the two, in between fox and coyote. That's fine. I feel like I should get a few nails in my wall so I can display them all in the background. I don't have a good way to put them all up, but I don't want to have to keep pausing to show people if they ask. Like, I'll show a specific one if someone asks about it, but it'd be easier if I could just have them all up. I'm hungry. I'm not gonna go get anything though. It's almost midnight. I don't know where I'm going tomorrow, but my brother needs to get driving hours. So we're gonna try to drive somewhere an hour away, go hiking, and drive back. Alright, finally finished the lining that I should have done before I started felting it. I tried to get more white fleece today, but the store I get it from was out. And I forgot to ask when they might get more. Thank you. Have a nice night, day, whatever. I love how the snouts just come together Once they start getting fleece on them, they look so round and perfect. Just covers up all the seams. Softest, I think, is this one. It's also my biggest. I got it from the Renaissance Festival. They always like to get little creases right here. Trying to avoid it. Alright. I think I managed to get that side. Yeah, the healthy ones at least are really fluffy. One of my secondhand Fur Farm tails is a lot less fluffy than my coyote one. Sometimes I like the more slim look for like fashion purposes. So I'm hiding in the back. A lot of mine are secondhand Fur Farm, but that one's the most obvious just because of how small it is. You can just see in comparison. The proportions look nice. It's just tiny.
Hi, Maylin.
Yeah. I'm sure that there's like some difference in fur versus winter coats that maybe makes a difference. Maybe this one was harvested in winter or something. Yeah, here. I'm gonna grab my other one. It's the second time someone's asked about the SSA, so I'm gonna grab my other one too. It's alright. Alright, so this one has a story behind it. And so when I was probably like 3, 4, my aunt it's one of those like adopt a jaguar things or whatever it was. My aunt gave me it as a present. Like a couple years later, I left it somewhere and never got it back. And a couple years after that, she forgot she had gifted me one and re-gifted me it again. And now I'm never letting it leave my sight. So I don't bring this one anywhere because I just don't want it to get damaged or anything. And then this is my other one who's currently a work in progress. He doesn't have any stuffing. I put coins in his paws to make him weighted. And then I made the back legs a little smaller because they were really thick. I didn't really like it. He still got the butt seam open. And then I think I'm going to do some markings on the face just to make it a little bit more realistic with alcohol markers. I think that's probably all the stuff I'll do alteration-wise. But then I want to try to make some gear for him too, so that I can hang him off like a belt or something and keep him with me. Some glue went through. It's so funny. This song was playing like on shuffle while my dad was grilling, and as he came in to give me a s'more as the line about s'mores in the song played. On the key, they're keeping you away from me. Rest of your life, but I can set you free. Bam, bam, bam. Tonight our school is Vietnam. They never see their senior bro. It's meant to be yours. We were meant to be one. Don't give up on me now. Finish what we've begun. I was meant to be yours. The room's boom with everyone inside. Why they died. The doors, bring marshmallows, we make s'mores. Hot and cold while the fire roars. We were meant to be one. I can't take it alone. Finish what we begun. You were meant to be mine. I am all that you need. Door, please, Veronica, open the door. Veronica, get me not fight anymore. Please get me not fight anymore. Veronica, sure you're scared. I've been there. I can set you free. Veronica, don't make me come in there. I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I can imagine it. All trust. I can try it later. I'd want to keep making progress on this mask right now. Maybe should have messaged me here. Alright, I think it was fine. I think I tried to do a bit big of an area because it's the more you glue, the more likely that you are to miss a crease or a wrinkle. There's a few bumps on here just from the base that are bothering me. I don't think I can fix them though. Yeah, it is my biggest. I love that line. Honestly, I think the biggest thing is just not crushing them into bags or anything. I don't really have to brush them much or anything. And then don't get them wet. That's another thing. So like if I just tried to not get them dirty so that they don't need to be cleaned. Because cleaning them is complicated. You either have to be really careful with the water, because like the fur itself can get wet fine. It's if the skin underneath gets wet, then it can be really damaged. I feel like I'm making a Christmas mask right now, since the lining is red. It died. Yeah, I mean, it helps to shake them, but I kind of like the smooth look that they get when they're not like, sorry, not like packed down, but just even. I don't know if that makes sense.
Not too much, because long term, the oils on your skin aren't great for them. I wore them a lot to school this year. It really depends on how much energy I have. If I'm like burnt out or something, I don't usually wear them, just because it's another thing to do in the morning, and then I don't wear them to work. I work with dogs, so they would probably get eaten. But I wear them when I go to most other places. What you are? I think I like this one the most because the mixture of having like gray and like orangey tan. I like because it goes with any outfit, and it's also just fluffy. It'll depend on the outfit which one I wear, but that one's the most common. This one I redid the clip, so it's a nice clip that I enjoy using. Some of them have really annoying clips. It's kind of the combination because I'd say it's my second favorite coloring. My favorite would be the silver one, but that's my broken one. So, haven't worn that one recently. But, like, the combination of being volume and color is what makes me wear it more. I'd probably wear the gray one more if it had more volume, but I do also like how slim it is sometimes, just for more like casual wear. The favorite feel is this one. They do look very similar. They both have the... I don't remember what this is called. I know I learned the name of it. The spot up here. It's like a gland of some sort. Yeah, probably. Seems like dilute, but yeah. The fluffy one is pretty fine. The coyote tail is the roughest one I have. I think I might end live once I finish doing this loop, because my stomach's starting to feel weird. I've got stuff to do tomorrow. These scissors are getting dull. Yeah, sure, I mean, I can do that real quick. Movements like most of the others. Yeah. It's really dense fur. Like, it's not just long, but it's like it doesn't pack down much when you pet it. I'm gonna leave that one off the clip for now. I'm just finishing up doing the like I don't know what to call it, folding in the edges of the felting for this mask. Then I'm probably gonna end live after that, but I do plan to go live more this summer. So if you want to tune into a future one, I will do more. Thank you. Got a couple finished ones that are getting buried under the tails sitting here. Well, almost finished. This one still needs the eyes to be finished. That one's finished. So. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I don't plan to watch it in theaters, but I'll definitely watch it when it's out on YouTube. I feel like every time I buy merch from something about it ends up being problematic. I need to stop buying merch before series are completed. Hermitcraft would never. But everything else. Thank you, yeah. I'm hoping they can be. I like chatting like this, and then it's kind of like a timer as well, because I like to keep track of how long my masks take to make, and I don't have to track it when I'm doing a live, because I can just check how long the live was. Pre-mades I price based on time. Commissions I do the price ahead of time, but I try to get it close to the same value. Feels like I'm grooming a dog when I do this part. End up getting wrinkles around the lips a lot of times. You just gotta trim it like it's a dog. All the love in my heart for the girl. Wow, I never could have guessed that Jax with root beer cosplayed Jax.
Yes, my heart will always be with the girl.
Whatever you just said auto-translated to say t-shirt. I don't think you meant to say t-shirt. Let me see if there's a way to untranslate it. I don't know how to untranslate it. It's gonna be like a green and blue color scheme puppy. If I can make it actually look like a puppy instead of an adult dog. I hope the eyes are big enough. I think the biggest thing is eye size. And making them round. I just realized it's technically DNF colors. It's like more muted. For a reason, could it be the reason I was lost? Rules do not apply. Show yourself, no trembling. Here I am, I've come so far. Bye. I'm about to go anyway. I'm just finishing up the eyes. Let me see who you are. I need to make some short form videos. I have a... Did I? Yeah, I think I need to finish editing my commission showcase video for the CrossFox I made. But also just like promoting this guy. Both of these really. I can start promoting this one now, even though it's not quite listed probably. Step into your power, roll your side, into something new. You are the one you've been waiting for. Ooh, that's cool. I like to do mine, but they're not done right now. I like pulled the last two I had on my nails that hadn't started chipping it off, like as I was getting ready for graduation, because they were dark colors and I didn't want them to stand out and clearly be two fingers painted and not the rest. feel like the eyes aren't too bad for me, but I also make a lot of larger eyes. Smaller eyes are a lot harder, and my nerves are used to touching hot glue. I'm so excited for the epic musical series. It's gonna. I already know it's gonna be so good. The guy who was it directed? I don't know. He did one big role in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. He's doing it.
You see, you should just be me. You is my star. When you look in that bag,
I bet. I don't have a good brush to do detail work with paint, but I've got stickers and stuff I use. Yeah, I'm not sure it's gonna read as puppy, but it's alright. It should still be cute. Alright, I'm gonna head out for the night. Well, I'll see you in the next live, I guess. Hopefully.